You'll find no signs, no menus, and no websites. Membership isn't bought. It's earned. Sometimes it takes decades. Other times, a single invitation can change everything. Welcome to the world's most secretive clubs, where billionaires, royalty, and power brokers gather behind closed doors. Where every room has a story, and every story is off the record. These clubs are more than social playgrounds. They're hidden theaters of influence, places where careers are made, fortunes are exchanged, and global deals are quietly set into motion. And today, for the first time, we're taking you inside. But be warned, what happens in these clubs stays in these clubs. If you're caught talking, you may never be invited back. Let's begin in London. Secretive clubs had a birthplace, it would be Mayfair. Here, tucked behind elegant Georgian facades, you'll find places like White's, founded in 1693. It's Britain's oldest, and perhaps most exclusive, gentlemen's club. Charles III was a member. So was David Cameron. Women? Not allowed. The club has no website. It doesn't advertise. Even its entrance is barely marked. Inside, the walls are lined with centuries of history. Members sip vintage port under oil portraits of aristocrats long gone. It's a place where tradition rules, where being seen not talking is often more important than what you say. Right down the street sits Annabel's, another legendary club, but of a different breed. It's opulent, maximalist. Think gold ceilings, mirrored staircases, and a private garden for celebrities and royals. Unlike White's, Annabel's welcomes women and is infamous for after-hours hedonism. It's said that the Queen once descended its staircase. So did Mick Jagger. Everyone from Princess Diana to Kate Moss has passed through its doors. Annabel's is about excess, but beneath the glitz lies serious power. Political insiders, hedge fund titans, and old money heirs all mix privately. Now let's cross the Atlantic to New York. Here, the Knickerbocker Club has long been one of the city's most mysterious institutions. It was founded by industrial-era magnates who split from the Union Club when it became too inclusive. Translation: too many new money members. The Knick, as insiders call it, doesn't list its address. It has no public photos. And membership? You don't apply. You're quietly vetted by a board. If no one knows you, you're not getting in. Once inside, you're expected to adhere to strict codes. No phones, no social media, no selfies. Even speaking about the club is discouraged. But for those who pass the test, it offers something priceless: access. Conversations here have shaped everything from Wall Street deals to Ivy League admissions. It's less a club and more a parallel universe. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles, the secret clubs take on a different tone. They're not just about power. They're about curation. Take San Vicente Bungalows, located just off Melrose Avenue. It looks like a quiet boutique hotel, but behind those white gates lies Hollywood's most exclusive clubhouse. It's where A-listers go to talk without the press. No cameras, no phones. Staff are trained to recognize paparazzi. Some guests even sign NDAs. Steven Spielberg dines next to producers, musicians, and tech billionaires. Conversations flow freely because everyone knows what's said at San Vicente stays at San Vicente. And then there's the Magic Castle, a mansion above Hollywood that doubles as the headquarters of the Academy of Magical Arts. To enter, you must know a magician or be one. The entrance is hidden behind a bookshelf. The rules are strict. Dress codes, no phones, no explaining how tricks are done. It's whimsical, but also wildly exclusive. Celebrities love it. Tech founders host private magic dinners. And the mystery? That's the whole point. But some secret clubs operate on a global level, with tentacles that reach across industries and borders. Consider Bohemian Grove. Every summer, in the redwood forests of Northern California, the world's most powerful men, CEOs, senators, defense contractors, media moguls, gather at a secluded campground. There are no reporters, no guests, no press releases. Instead, there are rituals, performances, secret speeches known as lakeside talks. Past speakers have included Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, and George H.W. Bush, long before they reached the White House. The motto of Bohemian Grove? Weaving spiders come not here. Translation: leave business at the door. But of course, that's not really what happens. Deals are made, Alliances are formed. The future is quietly drafted. No cameras are allowed. No one talks. But once you're inside, you're in, with the people who really run the world. Or take the Trilateral Commission. It's not a club in the traditional sense, but it operates like one. Founded in 1973 by David Rockefeller, its mission is to foster cooperation between North America, Europe, and Asia. But critics say it's a shadowy group of elites setting global agendas without public input. Meetings are private. Agendas are confidential. Members include prime ministers, CEOs, economists, and royalty. The vibe? Polished, professional, hyper-connected. If you're invited to join, it means you've entered a rarefied echelon of influence. If you haven't, well, you'll never know what they're discussing. But not all secretive clubs are legacy institutions. Some are ultra-modern and digital. Enter the Core Club, based in Manhattan. It's part private workspace, part luxury hotel, part cultural salon. Members pay $15,000 to $50,000 a year for access. But this isn't about champagne and cigars. It's about curated minds. You might have dinner with a Nobel laureate one night and a blockchain pioneer the next. The point is access to ideas, to innovation, to influence, and it's catching on. Similar clubs are popping up in Dubai, London, and even the metaverse. The new elite doesn't just want to be pampered. They want to be inspired. In private. And let's not forget Freemasonry, the original secret society. Though it's less exclusive today than in centuries past, many Masonic lodges still operate quietly, hidden in plain sight. Initiation rituals, symbolic teachings, and private gatherings remain a part of the experience. It's said that countless U.S. presidents, judges, and business leaders were members, connected through invisible threads of loyalty. The lodge isn't just a place. It's a network, and in the game of power, that makes all the difference. So, what do all these clubs have in common? It's not the decor. It's not the location. It's not even the price. It's exclusivity. The feeling that you're part of something others can't touch. That behind these doors, the rules of the outside world don't apply. For the rich and powerful, privacy has become the ultimate luxury. Not more square footage, not faster jets, but the ability to speak freely without being recorded, tracked, or judged. And these clubs offer that. A sanctuary of secrecy in a world that reveals too much. But here's the twist. The more we try to uncover these places, the more elusive they become. The waitlists get longer, the rules get stricter, and the price of entry goes beyond money. Because true access isn't bought, it's earned, it's invited, it's whispered over dinner and sealed with a nod. And once you're in, you don't talk about it. That's the price of admission. So now the question is, would you want in? Is the promise of absolute privacy worth the trade-offs? Or do these clubs represent a world too detached, too exclusive, too out of reach? Let us know in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into hidden power, secret societies, and the places you'll never find on a map, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because behind every velvet rope, there's a story. And some doors are just waiting to be opened.